Hey, what's up, guys? This is Matt, and of course you are watching The Scene. Tonight we have a great show tonight. We're going to feature some San Antonio and Austin rock. First thing, we're going to get started off with our very own Archer Avenue, and then we're going to mosey on into Austin's A New Revolution. So let's get things started at the Rabbit. What's up, guys? This is Matt, and welcome back. Tonight we're here at the White Rabbit, and we are here to introduce you to one of San Antonio's newest bands that I've had, and one of the bands that have been around for a little while, but a good San Antonio band nonetheless. We're here with Archer Avenue. How you going, guys?
Good, very good.
Great. And I am with Steve, Dave, Jack, and Mark.
That's right.
Cool. So, how y'all guys doing?
Really good.
Good. Let's talk about the news that we've been hearing about y'all now. This is y'all's last show. Y'all are going to be heading out to LA.
We're going to
Burbank, I guess, more exactly.
Yeah, we're heading out to LA to Burbank to record our debut full length. We have an EP out that we put on ourselves. We played a show opening up for Root Davis and Cool Deal. And the guitar player for that band is Pete Anderson. 20 years or so. 25 years. And said, hey, let's do a record together. So can't really pass that up.
Right.
We'll be heading out, making our first record. It's our first experience in the studio system, so we'll see what happens.
Are y'all nervous, excited? What's the general vibe?
Man, this is an adventure. It's going to be a real adventure.
Yeah, it'll be a long drive, too.
Yeah, well, this guy gets to fly, yeah.
Oh, he's the superstar.
I made him pay for it.
That's right.
That's the way I'm going.
And let's talk about the style, the sound of the band. Also, we just got through listening to you. Had a great set, and I was hearing all sorts of influences: straight up rock, some southern rock, some country. I mean, I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. How would you, as a band, describe yourselves to the people out there?
I think that early on, there was an effort in all of us to try and pigeonhole our sound. And when we talked about the bands that we really liked, they were bands that it didn't matter what they played. There was a sound. It was that band. You know, bands like The Band, the Hawks that backed up Bob Dylan, Wilco, just people that play all sorts of stuff. And yeah, that's really what we want to achieve. We want to be the kind of rock band that can play a country song. We can do Cheap Trick style power pop, and then turn around and do a real sort of balls out roof rock. Just play everything like your favorite jukebox. And play all the songs you like. So that's what we try to achieve.
And y'all played for quite a long time, so y'all obviously have quite a long time, bit of material.
It was one of those nights, man, where you know you get laid out of time and you got the material, you got to do it.
The new album you're going to work on, how long are y'all expecting the album to be?
We're expecting to be probably about, there's something about 10 songs. There's a symmetry to it.
Classic,
It's sort of, it goes back to the days of vinyl where you got side A, side B. I think that we're really going to try to make an effort to sequence this like an album. We don't want to go in and make a collection of songs or just singles. We want to make something that is a record, like the kind of stuff we like to listen to. Yeah, something that has an ebb and flow to it. So the idea is to just get in there and make 10 songs, perfect. Magic number, I guess.
We'll obviously have so much more.
Yeah, but that's always good for
to pull out a live show.
B-sides and EPs, and I think live you want to be able to, if you're allowed the time, give the audience some money and they show up to see you. They don't owe us anything. We owe them the show. I feel it. So you have to be able to, if they want to see more, give them what they want. They're the ones paying our salaries.
Yeah.
If we can play for 90 minutes, we will.
Y'all definitely did, and y'all definitely show what a cohesive band y'all are. Give us a little history about the band, how y'all got together, and where we're at right now.
We're putting together a comp. We're trying to do that. Mark and I were trying to get a bunch of comps at, a bunch of Texas bands. Jack came in with a solo gig, and he felt kind of good running through. So we just sort of started to do this, we would do 2 songs here, 3 songs here, 7 here. And then we sounded a couple of gigs, and we did a tour.
Before you knew it, we had a band. I mean, it was all built out of one song with Jack Bonner. And, we had a band all of a sudden.
And then we took it on the road. We did Houston to Arizona that, just kind of like a test run. It went really well.
One thing that I love about playing with these guys is that everybody has been, in the San Antonio scene for years. These 2 guys right here were Face Down. Anybody, and actually Steve played with Face Down for a while. Great, early Metallica, hard rock. One of my favorite bands at the time.
Yeah, we would go check out Greg Osa all the time, and we'd check out all of Steve's projects. So we were sort of fans of each other.
It's really good to be in a band with people that I'd go to see these guys. If I weren't in a band, they'd be my favorite band. So to be with musicians that you really respect, that you like to play with, is really makes everything great.
So writing songs hasn't been a problem. Just coming up with ideas.
Yeah, things come together pretty quickly. Everybody brings a different vibe to the material. I'll come in with like a basic structure, and it won't be anywhere near complete until these guys have. They're different colors. I play with best bass player I've ever played. So they'll come in and just be able to lay down anything, no matter what it takes to be a country or hard rock or straight up 50s pop. He's always got something to put out. It comes together very quickly with a lot of different styles.
So now they're all together. Y'all, like I said, y'all do have an EP. What's the name of that?
That's called Left to the Die.
Left to the Die.
You get it Hog Wild and Flipside, Rock Box on the web.
Archer Avenue Music.
Pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, y'all's website is.
We got
Archer Avenue Music.
We got an iTunes thing we're gonna throw it up. Left our EP will be soon. We're looking at a soft release, like internet release January, hard release. Whenever the time is right.
Right.
Get it
Probably
up.
summer 2006, followed by probably starting off with a regional tour, hitting the South, and then trying to see if we can expand from there. We really want to nail. I think we have starts of a good following in Texas. What the hell?
Everything
Texas.
starts there.
Build from there.
Yeah. That's really cool. How long do y'all plan to stay out in California?
We're gonna be out there for 10 days. That's sort of what we budgeted for, but I mean, it could take probably about 2 weeks, something like that.
That's 10 days of just straight track, and then there's the mixing and the mastering and
There's a lot of entities going into it.
Is it just kind of like a learning? I mean, it's just like something like
Oh, yeah.
you're like wow,
Definitely.
you didn't realize the intricacies.
It's going to be big league rock and roll school. I mean, from day one.
You know, and we didn't mention there's not only Pete, it's the executive producer, there's a young guy, his name's Tony Brown.
He's working with Ryan Setzer,
Don
Straight Jackets.
The Vines. He's actually been doing a lot of hip hop stuff. He did a Nick Acosta record.
The thing I'm excited about is our mixer and engineer is going to be Sally.
Sally Browder, yeah.
Who, for me, I mean, she was the engineer on the Toadies record, Rubber, which for me coming up was that record that I couldn't take out of the CD player.
Can't go wrong.
That's a classic.
Yeah, to work with someone who even like twiddled any knobs on that is just, I could die happy. She did the Toadies.
And y'all weren't always known as Archer Avenue.
No, we started out as the Radio 1, where we encountered a little bit of trouble. There was an internet hip hop radio station. Really? Well, I was always worried about BBC Radio 1 and John Peel, and nothing like that ever happened. But we came across this radio station, a little bit of discussion, just decided it was better to.
This is a problem with the name.
And who came up with the name? Is there a story behind Archer Avenue? Does someone live on Archer Avenue?
Nah.
Actually,
for me, it's that whole what's that movie?
we're pretty big movie fans, all of us.
Yeah.
We like Wes Anderson and the Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah,
The house they live on is on Archer Avenue.
111. Yeah.
We figure, there's a lot of different personalities in the band, and so it's kind of, we're basically a family, and so to have all that, those different influences, it just made sense.
Well, that's cool. It does show y'all's family style. It does definitely show in the live performance. And I definitely do suggest, guys, that if you see these guys on the bill, check these guys out. Be on the lookout for them. They're going to go to California, and they're going to come back, and they're going to keep doing it with how they're doing it right now, and it's kicking ass for everyone out there. So this is Matt with Archer Avenue. Check him out whenever you get to see him. They're on the scene.
Woo! Thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Archer Avenue's new album is coming out very soon. It has a title now. It's called We Watch the Headlights, We Watch the Stars. So that should be out early next year, so be on the lookout for that. Next, we got Austin's A New Revolution. So, again, we got it at the Rabbit, so take it away, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Tonight, we're at the White Rabbit, and it brings me pleasure to introduce to you A New Revolution. A bunch of familiar faces in a new band. How's it going, gentlemen?
Good, very well. Good. So San Antonio.
Why don't you introduce yourselves for the masses out there?
I'm Joey, singer, guitar player. Frank, bass player, backup, singer. Sean, guitar. Rob, drums.
You guys, like I said, y'all are some familiar faces. People would have known you from Un Loco and Slaves on Dope. Let's get a little bit of history about the time in between the breakups of the bands and the formation of the new band.
I can't recollect. It was all a drunken haze.
Well, that's why we broke up. That's how we formed.
I didn't even know the bands broke up. What?
Well, what happened? Broke up?
Or am I?
What happened is the tail end of both bands' tours actually happened in latter end of 2003, and we basically both bands kind of decided they were going to go their separate ways member-wise. Loco, Slaves on Dope, just so happened. And for a period, both bands, I guess, including Joey, to sing a lot, the three of us, because Rob, myself, and Joey, and Sean is new, but the three of us decided we were going to take a little time off from music. And then a mutual friend said, why don't you guys tour together, we said a little tour together, why don't you guys get together, do something, and through a couple of phone calls, we made it happen. And we were in Canada, he was in Texas. Before you knew it, a couple of songs over the internet, a couple of ideas, we're on flights to Austin, and we started the inception of A New Revolution.
I mean, it didn't happen overnight. It was like, it took a while for each one of us to get our heads together and, to really reevaluate, life as it becomes.
And obviously the break was beneficial to everyone, I assume. A New Revolution, what is the sound? What is the New Revolution sound?
I like to think of it as just, the old school rock. It's not anything new, it's not anything heavy, it's all clashes of sort of, genres. We've grown up with through many, many stages of music, so where it's been, Zeppelin to going to the crew days, to Ozzy, going into the hair metal band days, going into the Slayer days. You know, as it just kind of evolves. I think it's like just everything we've known and grown up with just kind of evolved into one. It's just solid, great songs.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what we wanted, right? We wanted to actually focus on the band, the music, and then obviously, as we develop, become a better live band. Because honestly, we're getting to know each other. As you know, Sean's a new guy, so you know he's new out of Austin for us, and we, the three of us, have toured endlessly. So he injects a certain amount of, I guess, just rebirth for us, and a new kind of attitude. And so the three of us are kind of feeling like we have a rebirth, basically. And the new thing comes into play with the name. So that's why we're basically excited about all of it. You know, it gives us a chance to start here in San Antonio, Austin, Texas. Now we're actually going on tour next week. We're doing the rest of the country, and that's going to be fun.
So Sean, tell us how is it to be the newer of the three? How did that work?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of stepping into a, machine that's already going, just kind of trying to find my niche, and just the guys have been like welcoming, just fucking great, understanding, learning their music, and then we've actually started writing songs as a band just recently, and it's been a great experience. So
were you in a previous band?
I played in local bands in the Austin area just over the years, and just through mutual friends, four of us all.
Were you all a fan of the band before?
I was actually in a local band before. Yeah, every time.
Cool. And how is the music writing process? I mean, how is it for you?
Everybody's on the same level, so it's fun. It is what it is. It's not. I won't say it's work. It's when you like to do what you do. It's work. But it's four now. But it's been like when we started at three. It wasn't like, okay, this guy wants to do that style, and then the other two are trying to do this. Or it was three guys. So it's like the writing was just like song and song and song. Great, cool, and just make the songs tight, make them good. Everybody had the same. One guy wasn't going like, I just want to go play shows. I don't care about writing. It was like, let's write. Let's just write good songs. But we're not going to play until we have the good songs. And that's so great. So it's pleasure. Everything's a pleasure. You know what I mean? It's not work. It's fun. It's great. Awesome.
That's cool. It's always nice to hear that.
Yeah.
Y'all have some songs out on the MySpace site right now.
Yeah.
Give us a website first. Let us know.
NewRevolutionBand.com. But everybody's kind of going towards the MySpace thing right now. So, I mean, we're building a site, but I think that everything that's going to happen nowadays is we're basically going to funnel it through, divide it, funneling through MySpace / A New Revolution, and then through iTunes, cdfuse.com / A New Revolution. Basically going to want to sell and promote ourselves through the web. It's the best way to do it. So I think that's where it's going right now.
It does seem like that. It does seem like MySpace is, everyone's doing it, man.
It's its own machine, man.
It really is.
Like, there's no stopping what can't be stopped.
I joined when there was 10,000 people.
Right.
And there's over 25 now.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of
It
people.
goes to show you. Soon. Fast.
And y'all do have several songs out there right now.
We've been rotating a bunch, like 7 or 8 songs in the net, kind of keeping the new fans and the old, some to old, and just kind of interested in what we do and what we're doing. And we have a new product coming out. We have a pre-demo that's out right now that we just did for a short run. We have a kind of an EP coming out, which will be out next week, but it'll be officially out on iTunes in September, so it can be downloaded and purchased however you'd like.
And y'all do a cover of New Order.
Yeah. That was something we all decided that we'd like to do. I mean, it was one of those things where we were in a bar and we heard that song, and I remember New Order from back in the day. And,
Right.
so that's kind of affected us. So we said, let's do a cover of it.
How is it, like, from all those not from Austin, how is it coming to Austin? I mean, y'all too.
It's hot and humid.
Hot and humid.
And that's all I gotta say.
Stay indoors a lot.
It's,
hard to stay outside for too long.
Right. Do you feel like Austin is very musically oriented? Is it very beneficial to y'all's process of
It
making
is.
an
At the
album?
same time, you realize that a lot of people kind of they either stay in Austin or they move away, like in any city. So you gotta have to keep that in mind, because you don't want to fall into the local band rut, which is to stay in your city until you figure you don't want to play music anymore, and you start a family, and then it's a hobby. I mean, there's different steps. So you have to. Every city is kind of the same, but yes, Austin has more of an influx of artists and that and such. But I feel that you have to step outside, like in any city, to really feel like you're going somewhere. You have to venture
Yeah,
out.
and I do notice as y'all are fixing a tour
Yeah.
quite a bit across,
Absolutely.
not only the Midwest but Northeast and all that.
Yeah.
And I was looking at some of the MySpace stuff, and y'all do have some friends, especially up in Madison.
Yeah, man. Those states right up in the middle just killed.
That's it.
You know,
Really?
The heartline.
Right.
That's where we
Just
love it. That's where we love to stay.
When can we might be expecting a new album? I mean, you just said you have an EP y'all are working. What is a timetable, do you think?
I think we really want to have this EP grow
Right.
on its own. I say months. You
Months.
really want this to take. I think we're going to do a couple of runs. We're going to go to the East Coast, come back to Texas, go to the West Coast, come back to Texas, and then reevaluate. Right around Thanksgiving, Christmas, and say, do we want to release a full length at that point coming New Year because we already have everything, songs recorded, preparation. Or do we just keep going on what we have because it's going well? EP selling is, we're doing well. I don't mind. We don't mind.
it's just, it's tricky nowadays. The music industry is so different, and it's just before you could put out, 15 songs or whatever and have that sell like there's no tomorrow, and now it's like, it just don't work like that.
Everyone's really jaded, I guess.
Yeah, and so you put out 5, sell it for, what you would get off of iTunes or whatever.
Right.
People still love to have their CDs, which is a good thing. But and the one thing we don't want to do is, go out there and make kids feel like they're not getting their money worth.
Right.
So in this day and age and what's happening, in times, whatever, that's just the best thing to do. Just create not only a following, but creating friends and creating just a massive, army. I guess you could say,
Right.
One person at a time, one friend at a time, one friend at a time.
Cool. All right. Will this be your first major touring experience?
As well. Tonight's his first
He
show.
doesn't know the band.
Tonight's his first show?
I've never played a gig before.
Oh, the cherry shall be broken.
Dude, first night with us.
Well, I guess you are excited then.
Yeah. I think we're fixing to go on soon.
Okay, so we'll wrap this up really quick. And again, we'd like to thank the guys from A New Revolution for giving us the time. Make sure you check out the MySpace, MySpace / A New Revolution. They'll have songs on there.
NewRevolutionBand.com.
New Revolution Band.com when it gets up. So again, thanks, and stay tuned for some more live New Revolution here on the scene.
Rocks. This is Frank from A New Revolution. Stay tuned because the scene will rock.
This is how we fucking do it here tonight, man. Come on. Get inside, San Antonio. Get your fucking asses inside.
The one
tonight's show. Thanks for watching. Again, we can't stress enough, bands and fans, if y'all want to get in on the show, y'all want to know more about the show, get on the website and sign up for the mailing list. It's growing by leaps and bounds. It's great. We're popular now or something. So anyway, until next week, we thank all the people who've helped us put these shows together and the bands and the venues. So until next week again, this is Matt, signing out.
Hi, I'm Jack.
I'm Little Dave.
I'm Steve. I'm Mark.
We're Archer Avenue, and you're watching The Scene.
Rock on.
San Antonio.